after we've lost everything, we're free to do anything.
Oh, knowing that you would stay my baby, I know that my mother would never.
The world you now live in is so competitive that if you're not a competitive male, you're going to be perma-depressed. You don't have a mental disease. You're just in a competitive environment and you are losing. You need to become a competitive person. There's no easy way. It's going to be hard. It's going to suck. But if you get to Talk G, the name, if you get there, it's a life worth living.
You see a bad bitch walk by, you like, damn. Oh man, yeah. You know, damn, if you ain't moving to go do something about it, you know you just died. Like shit. Opportunities happen and I ain't ready. If you in this game, you gonna go holler at her.
Why girls go together to Miami and come back and they're no longer friends.
There's a side to this that not many people are talking about, or maybe people are trying to avoid, and it's men. If you go to Miami and not all of you are bad, someone's going to get left out. Bouncers controlling the tables, men with yachts will say everyone can come except for your two friends. Either you're leaving behind or you resent that you didn't.
It was crazy that this popped up on my For You page, because literally this morning on my IG story, I did a poll and I said, who's all cheated before? Be honest, right? Yes or no? Majority of them yeses were women. And I asked everybody to give a reasoning. Y'all don't want to know the reasoning. So I say all that to say, fellas, I know women are delicate and they always say, oh, men ain't shit, blah, blah, blah. They not shit neither. At all. So don't be all, yeah, you love them. Oh, that's my boo. Oh, she'll never do this to me. Yes, she will. Don't get too comfortable. Stay dangerous. And when she does cheat on you, if she does, don't do nothing stupid, man. Just go ahead, charge to the game, get back in the gym, get back in school, chase your goals, get your money up. Because trust me, especially if you a good dude, they gonna come back around. They gonna see you still look at your social media and all that shit, you doing good, they gonna come back around.
If my girlfriend wants to see me, I'm canceling all plans. I don't care who mad. That's my queen and she's...
Yo, man, I can tell that you've never been hurt before. That's a beautiful thing. I wish nothing but peace and prosperity upon your life. But heartbreak is inevitable. You want to be the Russell Wilson of the world, but she will unlock your future. I hate to tell you like this. It's just the way it is.
This is gonna go to my point of what I've been saying. You guys must get through your fucking head that women love turmoil. Women are not sane, guys. Can I get that through y'all heads? Women are emotional. Women do not want to be with your boring ass sitting on the couch watching Seinfeld reruns, eating popcorn. Alright? Get that through your fucking heads. That's why y'all guys get that speech, I need space. Women get tired of your boring ass. Alright? Women love turmoil in their life. Now here's the thing. Before you guys think I'm finna just start going out here lying and cheating and disrespecting my woman or my women because AMS said that I must create turmoil. Well, please believe you must create the attachment first.
Don't believe the hype. Women want a dominant man, not a jerk or a tyrant who just flexes, but a man who can truly lead. She can trust his judgment, and he has his shit together. In the Marine Corps, they taught us to take care of ourselves first so that we could take care of the Marines around us. If there was a nuclear, biological, chemical attack, NBC, we had these little packs, couple shots, atropine, and I forget what all else. But we were taught, don't use your atropine on another fallen Marine. Why? Because in all likelihood, now we don't have one fallen or possibly dead Marine. Now we most likely have two, because you used your atropine on him. Find his. Moral of the story is, you're no good to anyone else around you if you don't first take care of yourself.
Take care of myself 100%. I'm
Okay.
very ambitious. I got me.
Okay.
You don't have to worry about me being a dependent on you.
Okay.
And then the third one.
Masculine. Go ahead. Nurturing
It's
independence.
funny because I get that a lot.
I know. We know.
But my third one would
why
be
you
like. I literally almost called you out your name. So
It's
chill.
cool. Go ahead.
Go ahead,
All the
please.
women do.
I literally almost called you a bitch.
Go ahead.
So just stop.
Go ahead.
Bitches,
Go ahead.
faggies, everything.
All the women do. Go
My
ahead.
third one.
So the last video I made on this was taken down for a tax on the basis of protected characters. I have quite literally no idea how. So here's what I'm going to do this time. I'm just going to give you a little homework assignment. That's all. I need you to go and research the name John Money. The Wikipedia gives enough information on him, but just in case you need to know what he looks like. But for a little bonus, I want you to go research one more name as well. And his name is David Raymer. I might have mispronounced that, I apologize. Rest in peace. Read about John Money, and then go read about little David there. And then, once you do that, shouldn't take too long, it's not a whole lot of reading. Once you do that, come back here and we can discuss it. Have a great day.
Top 5 things every man should do to keep a woman in a relationship.
Put yourself first, stay in shape, chase your goals like your passion, your purpose. Do that. What's that? We're on 3 now. Have boundaries and uphold them. And then number 5, make sure that she just has respect for you.
Don't care. What I'm saying is you're sassy, you're spicy, you're feminine, right?
I hope y'all use this whole sassy shit as a learning experience. And what all y'all should learn from this is never take advice on how to be a man from woman. Because you see how like a year and a half, 2 years ago, they had this whole movement where they was like, black men, please talk. Black men, it's okay to express your emotions. And they was convincing as a motherfucker too. Well, not to me. I already know they be on bullshit. So men was like, you know what? We gonna talk. We gonna tell these motherfuckers how we actually feel. Now they around this motherfucker calling men feminine, saying we sassy, talking about they ain't a sassy man apocalypse. And the men they call sassy ain't the one that's around here really acting feminine, pushing feminist ideologies. They call you feminine if you say anything about women that's not praising them. Man can just be expressing his emotions and they gonna call you sassy. Y'all better learn to stop taking manly advice from women.
You ever notice how people want someone who's emotionally intelligent until you start to see more emotionally intelligent than your said partner? Because then they're pissed off at you for a level of self-awareness that they don't seem to be able to get to. This leads from a theory that I had as I presented it to a therapist friend of mine, that as I dealt with being okay with being wrong as a function of growth, because I can recognize that and work on it and see that there's room for improvement, and then I don't allow my ego to think I'm just perfect and therefore put undue pressure on myself like everyone does. Since everyone's wrong, people don't really want me to be wrong. People don't want me to admit being wrong. What they want is for you to feel bad about being wrong. So that level of emotional intelligence and understanding that you could have had a tone issue or whenever conflicts come up, sometimes y'all gotta realize it's just on them. It's on them. It's on you, but it's also on them. You could be as emotionally intelligent as you want. Watch how much that shit projects out from the other person as being pissed off that you are more self-aware and capable of dealing with your emotions. You're welcome. It's okay.
Nah, shorty, I'm gonna tell you why you cheated. And once again, before y'all jump in my mitt, I'm a therapist. You cheated because you did not have the ovarian fortitude to say to this man that he was not meeting your needs of masculinity based upon your piss poor internalized conceptualization of masculinity, which is probably closer to aggression and violence than you would like to admit for yourself. But instead of telling him, you then instead went to go assert your ego in another person's space in order for you to feel better about yourself. Not only that, you probably got some internal issues dealing with, you know what I'm saying, accepting healthy patterns of love. So you sought out an unhealthy relationship in order to affirm within yourself what it is that you believe about yourself, which is probably, I don't deserve this type of love. So then you attach yourself to a man who's more masculine but less emotionally available, and you end up getting stomped in the chest. And then we turn around and invalidate brothers who go through this type of trauma. Sickening.
You deal with someone bullshit just to perfect them for someone else. And
So I got taken this, right?
And my man does amazing with his motivation. Go follow him if you don't. But y'all do realize when you help people out, you are forever stuck in their mind, right? You are forever going to be remembered by that person. Now, I understand they may not show appreciation. They may not act like they don't care, right? They may attempt, like I said, attempt to move on. But you do realize once they start to realize the growth, once they start to realize the little things that you helped them out with, that you assisted them with, that you supported them with, that you are going to pop up in their head, right? Just think about it, the time somebody was there for you to this day, right? It could happen 10, 15 years ago, whatever it is, right? They pop in your head, right? You're like, man, that person really helped me out. So what do you think this person gonna do? Why do you think they spin the block?
5 years, basically confessed his love for me today.
Imagine that you professed your love to like the girl of your dreams. She rejects you, so you go home, get in bed to cry a little bit and look at TikTok, and the first thing you see is a 3-minute video from her talking about it. That'd be crazy.
Here's why. The girl is characterizing you or categorizing you as one of 5 different types of guys, okay? It's really one of 4, and then the 5th is like she's confused and can't categorize you. But she's basically putting you in a box, and the boxes are these. Box number 1 is the guy who is very comfortable, very nice, arouses no emotion in her, and is not even considered as a sexual prospect. Box number 2 is the guy who is like the provider male, kind of like nice, safe, secure beta male type of guy, but who she does feel some emotion to, she does feel affection to, you're friendly, and there's a little bit of a sexual spark, enough that like she's interested in you in that category. Okay? The next box we'll deal with at the end. That's like the next on the gradient. We'll get to that one last. If you go a little further over, you have the lover box, which is now there's a lot of value, still enough comfort that she feels like not unsafe with you, doesn't feel in physical danger, doesn't feel like you're just gonna like exploit her and cheat on her and that kind of stuff. But she's very aroused by you, very interested in you, so much so that she wants to sleep with you even if she thinks there's a chance you might leave her. Right? When you're in the provider box, if she thought you would leave her, she would not sleep with you. When you're in the lover box, she likes you so much, she sees so much value, she would sleep with you even under the condition that you might leave her. And then if you go further down the value spectrum, like tons and tons and tons of value, or basically high value, low comfort ratio is what it's going to kind of come down to. Now she just doesn't trust you, because either you're so high value, she doesn't even believe you'd be with her, or there's so little comfort, she just thinks you're like a criminal.
Looks or money?
Money, the f***, Yeah, it's all about fucking looks, a la verga.
Don't date those kind of girls, bro.
Okay, in this example, this guy is going down the respectful guy route. Okay, now, poured it on a little too thick, but either way, I have 2 ways that have been clinically studied by peers of mine and dealing with women so you can cut through all of their bullshit. Option A and option B, one is usually done right after the other. Let's get into this. Now say this girl is respectable and potential girlfriend material. You're going to come at her as such, try to set up a date. If that's not working and she's not responding or vibing to that, you eliminate option A and go straight into option B. Try to fuck them. Now, I may get some pushback from the rest of the class by this, but understand, you eliminate a lot of problems, because sometimes women aren't girlfriend material, but you thought she was. In reality, she didn't want to be with you. She just wanted to fuck you. So therefore, you eliminated her out of girlfriend material category, which is a great benefit to you, and you still got to fuck, and you didn't waste your time being friend zoned. This is all in my book.
Women like to disguise their hoes as friends. They do this very commonly and get away with it more than you know. Truth is, he's not her friend. None of them are, and they all want to have sex with her. This doesn't mean that she wants the same from all of them, as she's likely using the majority of them for their attention, validation, and for their emotional support, the 3 major currencies of women. And they don't always refer to them as guy friends. Most of the times, they'll simply call them friends as if they were just another one of the girls to better blend him into hiding, leaving you none the wiser. So be wary next time a woman mentions a friend of hers, because there's a good chance she's referring to one of her hoes.